Good morning, it's Lauren, and this week I'm going to talk to you guys about something called triangulation. So, what happens a lot, is you'll have a teenager who's disruptive in the house, you'll have one parent who gets along really well with the kid, and the other parent who's having a lot of difficulty. So, when the parent who's having trouble and the child are arguing, this other person, the third person, the other parent usually, will kind of get involved to diffuse the situation. And you can see how that creates a triangle, point A, point B, point C. The problem is that these two people never get the opportunity to learn how to work things out on their own without the third person. And the third person gets validation that they are really doing something positive and good, when in fact they're disabling their child and their spouse from being able to work through hard situations and learn how to get along better. So, an example of triangulation always occurred in my house as a child. My parents would have difficulty or argue between each other, and then my mom would come to me and sort of talk about it, and I think we all know we shouldn't do that, but sometimes she'd be frustrated enough she'd want someone to make her feel better. Well, it'd be upsetting to me, so I would go and try to kind of talk it through with my dad or make him feel better, thinking if he feels a little more confident, he'll be nicer to mom will be happier, and I look like the hero because everyone trusts me. It really wasn't a very good, healthy situation. Eventually, my parents recognized that triangulation is not a good thing and totally stopped talking to me about it, and I stopped asking and didn't want to be in the middle of it, and then they got better. They worked through things more on their own. So if there's triangulation in your house, if you're triangulating one of your children into an argument between you and your spouse, or if you're putting yourself in the middle of an argument between your spouse and your child, or your spouse is putting themselves in an argument between you and your child, it's not generally helpful. Even though it may resolve the situation faster in the moment, it does create a bad pattern. So try and watch out for triangles and stay out of them.